Hello there, this is Paul Schrimpf, talking to our friend from Raven Industries, Paul Welbig. Welcome today.
Thank you, Paul.
So, we're here at the InfoAg conference. We're about halfway through, and it's been pretty interesting. I think I've noted there've been a lot of partnerships, a lot of companies kind of working together. Things are moving in maybe a positive direction. What's your impression of things overall here?
Yeah, I think that's a very good observation. A lot of collaboration, a lot of good dialogue going on. It's been an interesting year, to say the least, and I think sometimes that brings the bands together to try to solve some common problems. So, and I think we're advancing to a stage where a lot of folks are figuring out that, hey, we can probably solve these challenges better together than independently. So I think that's part of the story.
Absolutely, and I got to sit in on something that you had earlier this week, looking at the integration of AgSync and some new offerings that Raven's providing, and maybe solving some problems, particularly for retailers, which is good news.
Yeah, I think we're definitely scratching an itch for some folks around efficiency. Trying to bring that efficiency to their operations with a fleet of machines and the people and all the moving parts that go on in a typical ag retail kind of setting can present some challenges in particularly in areas where there's a lot of paper movement and stuff like that. And so once we're able to digitalize that, we're able to help provide a more seamless flow from the office to the machine and back again. And, people are realizing some really good gains on efficiency, and that goes right to the bottom line. So those are all kind of some of the parts and pieces that we've been trying to put together for folks.
And transparency too, being able to kind of see the data go through, feel confident about. There's a lot of talk about you now you see it, now you don't, and then trying to retrieve it and make sure that everyone's kind of on the same page. That has always been a challenge. Yeah,
it's been a challenge. Again, kind of a lot of prone for errors, if you lose visibility, and then it's got to be simple for the operator or key staff members or whatever to actually make that occur, so you're not spending so much time duplicating efforts and things like that. And so just having that full transparency and visibility back kind of keeps track of things, and it just allows you to move faster and make better decisions as you're doing that.
That's all part of this, the integration of AgSync into this new product. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we're really excited about that. I mean, we acquired AgSync in January, so not all that long ago, about 7 months ago, and we made exciting progress where one of the key linchpins in that data workflow that we were just talking about is the cab. So you can send a work order through, blend it, haul it out in a truck out to the field, and apply the product and bring it back for approval and analysis. And so one of the key pieces of that is the actual display in the cab and the ability to do that. So we've already integrated the AgSync functionality into our Viper Fort platform, which allows the operator to reduce the number of tasks to actually make that happen, and that helps close that loop of data from the office to the cab, complete the record, get back the as-applied information that comes back, and now you got a complete record set of what actually happened and how that goes into their system.
Terrific. I mean, that's something that's available today.
It is available today. We just released new software, and it's already being rolled out into the field and with customers.
That's terrific. Well, anything else? I mean, looking at InfoAg and just the industry more broadly, is there any technologies you see that are particularly interesting, or things that Raven's kind of looking at moving forward?
Yeah, we're just keep innovating, trying to stay on the forefront of everything. We talk about efficiency, obviously with the with the office systems and the operation as a whole, but also we don't lose sight of the fact of being efficient in the field and being accurate while we're doing that. And so the amount of precision, accuracy, needs to be at the forefront of this. We've got new innovative solutions coming out to help make that even better for folks in the field. And then, the complications, I think, from crop protection treatments and spraying is becoming more complicated because of all the various chemistries that are now available, just the new cropping systems and things like that. And so, Raven as a pioneer in that area and making spraying easier and better, more accurate, and more efficient, I think those are all things that line up for us. And so those are kind of some of the key areas we always keep an eye on and want to kind of try to keep improving.
Well, that's great. Well, I appreciate you joining us today, Paul.
Thank you very much.